Shay Renee. So let's just get into it, shall we? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Renee, and it is early in the morning. Okay, I have a presentation this morning for work, so I had to get my ass up, and I had this good old 2-3 hour drive. So I'm about an hour in, and I said I was gonna get on here, and talk about this whole Real Housewives of Atlanta thing with Shamea this morning. So, y'all, I just want to say, this whole situation with Shamea and Porsha, I am really disappointed in a lot of the comments that I'm seeing in Shamea's chat on her YouTube channel. You know, it's really disappointing how much people just can't see the forest for the trees. You know, I think that we get to a point where we have our favorites, and, you know, our favorites can do no wrong, right? But at some point, you have to ask yourself, when do we exert common sense? When do we exercise common sense? And what I mean by that is, people are so clouded by their love for Porsha that they don't see what all this really is. You know, the bottom line is, the first part of the reunion was basically built around Shamea admitting that she wasn't honest with Porsha. That's just what it is. And in a friendship, you have to be honest with your friends when they do some messed up stuff to you. And that's just what it is. And I feel like, in my heart of hearts, Shamea came on this show hoping that Porsha would apologize to her on the same platform that she talked crap about her on. And that's just what it is. That's really the bottom line of all of this foolishness. And I wish that Shamea would have just admitted that. I really wish she would have came on there and said, you know what, friend, I really would appreciate it if you got on national TV like you did before. I know we talked about this stuff and I told you that it was okay, but I just want to be honest with you. It's not okay. I'm not okay with the fact that you didn't come to my wedding. I'm not okay with the fact that you told the world that I was a third to Todd and Candy. It's not okay that you did that when I was engaged, and my husband could have believed that. My soon to be husband could have believed that and called off my national TV. It's okay to tell your friends how you feel, Shamea. And I think that you've laughed it off with Porsha so long that you've let this stuff build up inside of you, and it has really, really messed you over. Now, also, Shamea, I'm gonna have to get you together too, because Shamea, you have a thirst for attention. You want to be seen. You want to be popular. You want to be that girl. You want to be the person that everybody want to be around and everybody knows your name. Okay? This ain't Cheers the bar, Shamea. Okay? You are running around here seeking validation from people, and it's showing in your jealousy towards Drew. You are so jealous of that girl's success. You look at Drew as like I feel like in Shamia's head, she looks at Drew like they on the same wavelength, and that, hey, I have more formal training than Drew. I have more connections than Drew. Why is it that I didn't have the career that Drew did? Drew has been acting since she was in her teen years, since she was a young girl. Like, I just don't understand how Shamia continues to go after Drew. It's okay to be excited for another woman's success. You don't have to hate on Drew so much. And I think it's because Drew is in such close proximity to her, she feels like she's better than Drew. But girl, at the end of the day, Drew just outworked you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And you just got to get over that. Stop doing interviews, doing little digs at Drew. At first, I felt like Shamia was doing the shit because, she was doing it off of lapdogging, for as they calling it. She was being Portia's lapdog, as the people say. But I don't call it being a lapdog. I call it being a fucking follower. And that's what Shamia was doing for Portia, following her, blindly. Do follow her fucking blindly. Y'all know that girl was trifling for how she treated her friend, and you wouldn't want nobody to treat you like that. However, Shamia, okay, just like in this first part of the reunion, because y'all, we gonna mix it up because the reunion wasn't shit. They wasn't talking about shit in that damn reunion. They didn't need part three. Hell, they didn't even need part two. One of my subscribers, I can't remember who said it. They were right. They should have made the reunion part, just one part, and made it 90 minutes long, because this entire season was trash, by the way. Please add your July wins. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a text message from my boss. Um, so here's the reality. Even when Shamia and Portia were having their back and forth at the beginning of reunion part three, Shamia said, Portia, yes, I should have been more open about how I felt and this, that, and the third, but I just thought that you would use the same platform that you use to tell, not back me up. I just thought that you would come on here and now this is your chance to, basically back me up and tell these people that I wasn't sleeping around with Todd and Candy and this, that, and the third. Did Portia say, you know what, I could have done that? Or if you had told me that that's what you wanted to do, I would have did that. No, Portia just totally disregarded what Shamia was saying. And that's what Portia has been doing the entire relationship with Shamia. She's been totally just walking around what any accountability. She didn't even want to take accountability when Drew was trying to get her to say, yes, you did too much where it came to Dennis and me. You knew good and daggone well I was reaching out to you so I could tell you that I was going to end up filming with Dennis. You were ignoring my phone calls. Do you admit that I was calling you or not? And Portia didn't even want to admit that. She didn't want to say, yes, I admit that you were calling me. And Portia was like, yeah, well, you called, but I mean, you could have just texted that. Don't tell me how I could have said something, because then if she texted it, then you would have been mad that she texted it to you and didn't call you and talk about it. But you sitting up here ignoring the damn girl. Portia just needs to. She should have sat up there and admitted that. Listen, y'all, I ain't had nothing to talk about because my damn husband was in. So I had to just focus on other things, and y'all were just the other things, and that's it. I would have appreciated her being more accountable in that manner. That would have been what made more sense, because this whole season did not make no sense with the shit that Portia was doing. Now, Shamia, also, I want to talk about your mama and your mother and Portia's mother, okay? Now, listen, I don't know the ins and outs of Shamia's mother and Portia's mother's relationship. Okay. And I appreciate the fact that they decided not to divulge too much information by way of that, because at the end of the day, the moms are not on the show to rekindle their relationship or talk about their relationship. They're basically on the show in a capacity to support their daughters, right? So, and good morning to everybody in the chat. I can't, y'all see I'm driving. I can't read everything, but as soon as I can get to a safe spot, um, when I get to a safe spot, I will read y'all comments. But just please forgive me, I'm driving. But it really was weird to me that people had so much to say in Shamia's comments about, y'all seem to forget that Portia's mother sat up there and, slickly talked shit about Shamia and her mother, calling them snakes and talking shit. But yet Shamia's mother can't pray for her daughter and defend her. Her whole video should have been, that's what I'm saying. It's the delusion behind Portia's fans. It is very delusional. And I can't stand it. Now, as a person that actually, I used to stand for Portia too, but I'm never gonna fan bang for somebody so bad that I can't acknowledge when they do fucked up shit. It's just beyond me. Because these people are humans too. And they are not above reproach. They just simply aren't. So her mother sat there talking trash about Shamia and her mother, Portia's mother, that is. Also, Portia's family makes everything that Portia does okay. They sit up there and pacify this girl and they never reprimand her. That whole Portia's family reunion episode was built around her family never reprimanding her. That girl was rude as fuck to Dennis's mother. Okay. She wanted Dennis on this trip, but he should have never came on that trip. But she wanted him there for the ratings, of course. And she wanted him there so she could rub it in his face that she was with Simon. But she didn't want him to bring a woman with him. But you there with a whole man. Why can't I be here with a woman? Why couldn't Dennis be there with a woman? None of her family members told her that that was batshit crazy. Dennis had to sit there and hide his female friend the entire time because no one wants to upset Portia. But when Shamia's mother comes on Shamia's YouTube channel and gives her daughter words of encouragement, all the comments are built around how Shamia should have been on there licking Portia's left teeth and apologizing to her some more. Are you shitting me? No, I'm not apologizing to this hoe. Portia was a terrible friend to Shamia, and y'all just gotta stop fucking suckling at Portia's foolishness. She's a terrible friend. Terrible. Like, literally. It is what it is. She's not a good friend to Shamia. But Shamia, you sat up there and took it on the chin, and you shouldn't have done that. There's no way that I am going to sit here and let my friends treat me like shit. Or when I'm trying to come to you and let you know that you're upsetting me or you're doing something that I don't like, I have to succumb to, just to be around you, I gotta succumb to your foolishness and I have to sweep my feelings under the rug. That's fucked up. I don't like that. And don't sit up there, Shamia, and tell Portia, oh, it's okay, Portia. I'm just gonna, it's all good. I'm gonna let it go. And 9 years later, when you finally get your peach, now you want to talk about it. Now, it would be okay if you wanted to talk about it if you sat with Portia and said to her, listen, Portia, I know that I forgave you 9 years ago, but I just want you to know, friend, I gotta be honest with you. I've been harboring this shit. And I really want you, I feel like you disrespected me on camera. Now that I have a peach, I would love to have you apologize to me on camera, because I really feel like when we had this conversation before, you really didn't apologize. You just kind of like, said, all right, cool, let's move past it, whatever. But you didn't apologize to me. Because this, in the season, Portia talking about some of the reason why she didn't go to the wedding, because her and Shamia weren't on good terms. But at first you said it was because of a health issue that you had. What's the reason? It seems like the reason is bouncing back and forth, and it's always been because you had a problem with Shamia. Y'all were arguing, so you decided not to go to the girl's wedding. And Shamia, you should have been spoke up and been honest, because Portia also said that it was a financial thing. She couldn't afford a first class ticket so she could stretch her legs out. And you offered to pay for her ticket because you wanted her to be at your wedding that bad. And Portia declined. So that's a terrible friend. She just didn't want to come. And ain't no argument that big that I'm not going to go to my best friend's wedding. That's crazy. I don't know. I just feel like all of this could have been handled so much better. I think Shamia should have, you know, she should have definitely handled this much better. I think that she had a valid point. Um, she had valid reasons for being upset with Portia. But you sitting up here shoveling it all under the rug or whatever, that's not helping plead your case. It's really not. Also, I feel like Shamia's relationship with Portia is deeply rooted in her need to be seen. That's what I think. I don't think that Shamia really was like so engrossed in this relationship with Portia because, oh, we're childhood friends. Oh, I love Portia so much. No. I think Shamia's friendship with Portia is deeply rooted in her need to be popular. Shamia wants to be that girl. But honestly, Shamia, you're corny as fuck. And I said that from episode 1. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Shamia is so fucking corny that it makes my skin crawl. The random singing, the laughing randomly at silly shit. Like the only person that can really randomly laugh at shit and is remotely cute is Ashanti. That's it. She's kind of cornered the market for the random ass fucking laughing. But Shamia, you do too much. You've done so much to show yourself in Portia's corner that you fit nowhere but behind the scenes, behind her. That's it. You don't give main character energy because you don't fight for that. I feel like Shamia thinks the only way that she can be popular or be seen is as Portia's little road dog. And Portia has the it factor. No matter how shitty of a friend she is and how much she puppeteers her family members, and she lacks accountability. She don't want nobody around her that don't agree with her. No matter how much she's that fucked up of a person, right? She still has the it factor. People still love her. She has a bubbly personality. She's beautiful. And people fall so deep into that they lose sight of her idiocy, because she's an idiot. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And I know D, if she on here, she probably cussing me out in these comments. I'm a reader. She probably like, Shay, you is talking shit and I don't like it. I don't like what you saying. Portia, it's perfect, girl. But that's my friend, and I love D. No matter what she say, I'm gonna love her forever. But Portia is not that girl. She is not a good friend. I can't wait to look back and read these comments. Cause y'all, I'm about to go over this Bay Bridge, so I got to be focused. Okay, I got to be focused. But yeah, y'all, that whole Portia and Shamia deal, I mean, that friendship is just basically over. It really is over. I think, you know, the reality of the situation is she put this on herself. She allowed Porsha to continue to look like the victim because she wasn't honest. Shamea really should have just listened. Everybody had been telling her, stop sitting back and taking it when it comes to Porsha. If you really feel a way, and that kind of, and also I gotta defend Porsha slightly here, just slightly, not a whole lot. I feel like Porsha is at a loss because this whole time Shamea is making her, you know what I mean? Shamea is making it seem like everything's okay. And Portia dancing around things and Shamea not putting her nose in it and telling her, no, 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 don't talk around this. I want an apology from you because you were fucked up because you did this. I don't like that you did XYZ to me. I need an apology right now, or this I can't do this with you. You gotta like a broad like Portia, you gotta hold her ass, put her nose in the shit. That's what you gotta do. If you don't do that and you let her dance around it, hell yeah, she gonna keep on playing with you. And she gonna do whatever the fuck she wanna do and talk to you however she wanna talk to you and treat you however she wants to treat you. Because guess what? You're allowing it. So Shamia, that's why a lot of people not gonna feel sorry for you, sis. Because even though they may not want to admit it, they see it. They see that Portia wasn't a good friend to you when she did all that shit. But you continue to try to be this shero for Portia that Portia frankly didn't need. She didn't need you to be her shero. Portia can handle her damn self. She been doing it for quite some time. And the reality is, Shamia, when you went and had dinner with Drew and Angela, I wonder if that scene was filmed. Because I feel like she did that shit so that it could be filmed, her saying that, she feels like Portia did all this stuff on camera. She would have thought that Portia would have got on here and apologized for all the stuff that she did now that she's gotten a peach. Now, it's no secret that Candy Burris has been super helpful with trying to get Shamea a peach on the show. Candy been saying for the longest time that, Shamea is the one that got the most money out of all of them and that she's the quintessential housewife. She has the money, she has the family, so on and so forth, right? But her husband doesn't want to be seen on the show, which I can understand that. But Shamia decided to get her ass on the show, and instead of her talking about her family life and trying to blend with the other girls and cultivate other friendships and relationships, she decides to get on here and air out her grievances for how much she really is upset that Portia did not defend her. It's just too much. And frankly, looking at Shamia's YouTube, I feel like her family and Portia's family are very similar. They love to sit up there and pacify the two of them and not let them know. Because Portia's mother, one thing Shamia's mother, I I really would have liked to see Shamia's mother. Not that she should have been on there chastising her about Portia like most of y'all want her to do, because that's silly. That's her daughter. She's going to console her daughter. She's not going to sit up here and cap for another bitch. She's going to be there for her child and be on her kid's side. That's any mother. But I would have liked to have her tell her, listen, you got to start speaking up. You can't sit up here and let anybody else write your story for you. Any friendship that you have moving forward, if somebody moving fugazi, you tell them, bitch, you moving fucking fugazi. I don't trust you. I don't want, need, nor like any of these things that you're doing. I don't fuck with that. And that's just real. I'm never going to sit around and allow a motherfucker to treat me in a shitty ass way, and then I'm just gonna sit up here and we just gonna keep on kicking it, and I'm just take it on the chin. Great, absolutely not. But y'all, that's my 2 cents on the Shamia and Porsha situation. You know, that friendship is basically at this point it is just over. It's over because now Portia's not going to want to accept Shamia back into her life because if Shamia try to come back in and have a backbone, Portia gonna be like, where that come from? And you know I don't fuck with bitches that got a backbone. I only want to be around people that are gonna let me run all over them. But Portia knows her place with certain people, right? Because she not gonna be like that around Candy. She not gonna be like that around Phaedra. Hell, she ain't. She not gonna be like that around Nene either. She knows that. She knows how she got to be around certain people. But Shamia already claimed the role of lapdog. So anything that you try to be different from that, Portia don't understand that. Stick to the script. And Shamia don't want to stick to the script. So, dang, I wish I could read your comments. I really do, because I just know. I know about I'm gonna make a guess. About 75% of y'all are like, I don't know. I might say 80%. 80% of y'all like, I don't agree with you, Shay. Porsche ain't did nothing. She is great. That big button to smile is amazing. Hmm. No, ma'am, Pam. I would not be. Mm-mm. I couldn't be. I couldn't be. I couldn't be friends with. I couldn't be friends with a Porsche. Because any of my friends, if somebody do some fucked up or say some fucked up shit, or come to me and tell me that you done said, if any of my friends have said something bad about me, I'm going straight to, just being petty like Portia did with Shamia. When Angela told Portia what Shamia said, there was no scene where Portia went to Shamia and was like, Shamia, what the hell, what the fuck going on? Because why Angela telling me that you said XYZ? Or Shamia didn't say, oh, Portia called me on the phone and we talked about it. She told me what Shamia said. Portia just did the typical cancer thing. Oh, I'm just going to ignore this bitch. She's cancel that bitch. I'll buy a new one. But that's your best friend. And I've been known to cancel a bitch too. But somebody that I love and I care about, especially somebody I'm calling my best friend. Oh no, bitch, I'm on the horn. What's this shit Angela saying? You talking shit about me? Like, what gives? What's up? What's up with it? What you say? You got something you got something in your head you want out? You want to talk? Yeah. That's what I be doing with my friends. Cause we gonna handle this shit right the fuck now. Shit me. Mm-mm. But y'all, let's move on from Shamia and goddamn on Portia. The next portion of the reunion was heavily based around Drew and Ralph. Now, let me tell y'all something. There is no fucking way Ralph and his peanut head, eraser head ass would be sitting up here with me. He would not be at this reunion. Now I see why I see he wasn't sitting behind Drew, but ain't no goddamn way. And Ralph, you full of SHI. Absolutely. This nigga wants attention real bad. Like real bad. Child, y'all been talking. I'm scrolling. I knew it. I see D name and it's a paragraph. Oh good Lord. Dang, I wish I had a stop sign. But I'm on the road. Look. I see D says Shamia started stabbing Portia in the back from episode 1 and got caught. Well, you know what, D? I'm gonna have to go ahead and admit that that you right about that, friend. Cause my thing is, Shamia, she was dead wrong how she handled that. She should have just been upfront and honest with Porsha and told her, listen, I want you to apologize to me on camera. Cause I'm really fucked. I'm still fucked up about how you treat. I feel like you treated me. Ooh, MSI floor covering. I hope they ain't dropping no floor covering off to us. Delaying our deliveries, child. Um, yeah. So I just feel like she should have been a better friend, and she should have absolutely she shouldn't have been behind talking to everybody else about her issues. I just think that Shamia, all in all, Shamia is an attention whore, and she did that to try to get it on camera. That's just what it was, and she got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. She did it in a fucked up way, and I just want her to admit it. You were hurt. You wanted it to come out on camera that you were hurt, but you should have just had the conversation with Porsche and been a stand-up friend that you're trying to sell to everybody. This whole best friend line that you got is a load of bullshit. And that's that on that. She not holding her friends account. She not holding Portia accountable for shit, and she not holding herself accountable to being honest and true about how she really feel. And that's the bottom line. But y'all, getting back to Ralph. Ralph lied about, the woman that was supposedly down in the basement and was mean mugging Drew at the damn PTA meetings or at the damn school and shit. Let me tell you something. What you're not about to do is be fucking one of these parents and bringing them in my damn house. And y'all hoes at that school know who the fuck Drew Sidora is. Stop fucking playing. Talking about she act like she ain't know who Drew was. You know who the fuck Drew is. Drew, just get the divorce. Hell, I would move out of that damn house. Let him have it. Let him pay all the bills in there. But I think Ralph is broke, and I knew Ralph was broke the minute that he was sitting at that dinner table with Portia and daggone Shamia, and they were ordering up all this stuff. Ralph will tell everything with his facial expressions. He just like that goddamn Martell. Both of them are two peas in the pod. It's no wonder they was friends and playing golf together, because both of them are some plumb dumb idiots. And he must have went over there to Martell trying to get advice on how to divorce for dummies. That's what he thought he was doing. But it's going to end up just like it did for Martell, where he don't get shit. And I hope and pray that's what happens. Because Ralph, how smart you are and you got all this money and this, that, and the third. Why are you trying to get Drew's money? I think that Ralph was dipping his hand all the way into the cookie jar where it comes to Drew, and he's been managing her money all these years and mishandling it. I don't think that Ralph is bringing in very much money. I think all his income comes from Drew, and he been juggling all her shit. Drew has been a working actress doing, singing career, all this, that, and the third. She been getting money from the game, them mailbox checks. Now I don't know how much, that is where she can be living the way that they live. Maybe Ralph brought in a couple coins, but I don't think he was bringing in that much if he's sitting up here trying to get half of her assets. That's crazy. I think Ralph is a piece of shit, and I think that Drew just need to do with it. I don't care if I had to go get me a little ass apartment on Peachtree in fucking Atlanta. Film me at my apartment. Hell, go be Mia's next door neighbor. She moved down there. And I know she probably gonna try to slide her ass up on the show next season as a friend. Cause I heard Pinky Cole and K Michelle may be entering the chats for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh shit, I'm about to miss my exit fucking around with y'all. See how I just blamed y'all and y'all like, how did we get in it? We ain't even in the car with you. Literally. But yeah, Ralph, he can go. I don't even want to talk to him. Then he tried to be slick with Dennis when Dennis was like, "Nah, I wasn't trying to holler at Drew." There was a question asked about whether Dennis tried to holler at Drew or whatever, and Dennis was like, "I would never do that." And he was like, Ralph is my man. It's like that's my friend. I wouldn't do that. And so Ralph was like, I mean, it was implied that Ralph, shut the hell up. You know that man was not trying to holler at that girl. You doing too much. And Drew said that Dennis is not her type. Meaning Dennis and that goddamn pot belly ain't for Drew. Then Drew sat up there and gave everybody damn hookah pins from Black because they asked and not Black from Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? This is some man Black that she's supposedly been dating. So she said, no, I'm not dating Black. That's just my friend. So she was like, if friends help friends out. So Andy, you said it was okay. So it seemed like she had got the approval from Andy to pass out dudes hookah pens. So she passes it out. And I guess he's a business partner of Dennis's. Because I know Dennis does the hookah at the hookah lounge too. So I wonder if that's a partnership that they have together. And my thing is, Drew has done a lot to promote Dennis on the show, way more than Porsha ever has. And that's her baby daddy. She ain't want him to film with Drew, but Drew showcased the fact that he's helping her produce music, the hookah stuff, if he's intertwined with this other dude. So it's like, Porsha, have you ate a hot dog on camera? We see you doing it on your YouTube channel, but are you eating Dennis's food or going to his restaurant this season? No, I don't see you doing that. Dennis trying to use this show to get some promotion for his businesses, okay? Not your bullshit. What else did they talk about, y'all? Because this reunion was, like I said, the reunion was trash to me. Um, Oh, then Charles comes out. So yeah, because I really don't give two shits about what the fuck Ralph talking about. Ralph ain't shit. Drew divorced him. He's a fucking liar. And he just lie for no reason. Gonna lie talking about he ain't never had no woman in the house. And yeah, there's cameras, and just because she has a manifest from who can come in the gated community, that doesn't mean the lady was in his house. They was doing some exercise shit, and they was outside. Nigga, y'all was not out no damn side. Stop playing around. And Drew, can you see the cameras in the basement? Can you see what he doing? Because apparently he got cameras all up and down the damn house, around the house where you at. You need to be able to monitor his shit too. Otherwise, it'll be a towel on all the cameras that's in my damn bedroom. Because what you're not about to do is be watching me do anything. I don't care if I'm flicking my bean. I don't need you looking at it. The hell out of here. But moving on, Charles Oakley comes out as well. And so everybody is talking to him about his lackluster affinity for his wife. Like his basically his lackluster approach in claiming her. So everybody's like, yeah, people are saying that you don't care about Angela and this, that, and the third. And Charles is like, listen, I'm not about to be on here doing all that kissing up on her, hugging up on her, and all this. I don't do that shit in the house. I ain't doing that shit on TV. It's funny to me because Angela, you like it, I fucking love it, sis. Okay. Charles Oakley just to me. Ooh, please don't hit me. Please do not hit me, child. These people speeding down the road. This man about to hit me in the back. Ooh, I was about to brace my damn self. I think somebody had an accident up ahead and slowed the damn traffic up. But y'all, Charles Oakley, that is one stubborn ass old man. Okay, He is just a stubborn old man. He's not about to he's not about to have nobody tell him to do nothing. He ain't going, he wouldn't even, he knew what they wanted him to say with the whole Wendy Williams. And there was a scenario where him and Wendy Williams did a cook off, and Wendy invited him out for drinks or whatever. But he didn't go because, he was married or whatever. And she was like, well, if you were single and she invited you out, would you go out for drinks with her or whatever? And he was like, I mean, I go have a drink with Wendy. And she was wanting him to be like, no, I'm not going to go out for drinks with her. No, I don't know if they were together or not. It was, I don't know. I don't remember the scenario, y'all. But whatever the scenario was, y'all, I wish y'all could see this big ass truck on these big tires. That's crazy. I ain't never seen no tires that big in my life. Um, it was some scenario with him going out for drinks with Wendy. And it really was set up to where he should have said no, I wouldn't go out for drinks with Wendy, because I think it was offered while they were together. And Angela got frustrated, and he was like, what, I go out for drinks with Wendy, what you want me to do? Charles, child, I don't know. Charles something else. Charles remind me so much of my damn husband sometimes though. My husband is affectionate towards me though, and he will say he loves me in front of people. But he do little shit like that too, like try to get under my damn skin, knowing what the fuck you supposed to say and what makes sense. But he just like to talk around shit, and that just get on my damn nerves. He said, "Oh, Rose, I'm gonna stop." Rose said he said yes because he likes wine. Oh, okay, yeah. Charles is an asshole. Angela said they were separated, I think. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. She did say that. They were separated, and it was something about him and Wendy Williams. And if she had asked him to go, he would have went because he liked wine. She like, oh, so you was gonna fuck Wendy Williams? He about to have Wendy Williams legs in the air after that damn wine, okay? He about to have Wendy Williams legs in the air, honey, waving them like you just don't care. Charles wasn't about to be fucking no Wendy Williams, or maybe he would have. He just probably wouldn't have told nobody. That's funny. But y'all, Charles and Angela, they something else. Like Angela, I feel like Charles does love Angela. I just think that he is just so stubborn. He just refuses to give her what she wants as far as, how they present themselves in public. Like he's like, no, I know you want me to do all this stuff, but I'm just not gonna do it because I don't want to. I mean, I may want to, but I'm just not gonna do it because I know you want me to do it. He's just that stubborn. He's so stuck in his ways. But I'm like, why are you stuck in this way? How did you ever get like this? Why do you gotta be like this at all? It's crazy. But again, she like it, I love it, child. She like it, I love it. Damn, 3 cops up ahead. They must, what time? It must be quota time, child. Let me slow the fuck down. I'm going 73 and a 55. Oh, hell. I'm trying to get a damn ticket. They just changed the rule, some rule in Maryland. I think it's going to start in October. That if you are a certain amount of miles over the speed limit, I think 20 miles over the speed limit or whatever, you going to jail immediately. I think you get like 3 months in jail or something like that. I was like, God damn, that's a lot. They must really need inmates making these license plates up in there. Oh, something fell off this car and hit me. So I need to, y'all, I got a lead foot. I be leaning on the gas. So I got to learn to slow the fuck down. Cause y'all really be like, where the hell she at? We ain't got no video from her in a damn while. My ass in the damn jail. Can't I ain't made for the booty house, y'all. I can't do the booty house. But anyway, y'all, Charles, she claimed Sheree Whitfield. Oh, I can see. Angela is Tisha 2.0. Yes, she is D. Rose Armstead says Charles show claimed Sheree Whitfield. Yeah, he sure enough did. Mm-hmm. He claimed that old muscle butt. He claimed muscle butt right on quick. He snatched her up real quick, okay? I wonder why him and Sheree didn't work out. Now that would have been that actually him and Sheree, that would have been a cute couple actually. Cause I think Sheree time enough for Charles. That's what I think. I think Charles would been talking his shit and Sheree would have talked right the fuck back. But Charles looked like the type Sheree probably would have spent up all his goddamn money. And Angela seems more of an asset than a liability. Sheree probably was a liability. Cause he like, yeah, I'll take a girl on a trip here and there, but damn, make your own fucking money. Why you always riding mine? Type shit. So, y'all, that's crazy. He definitely perked up. He was like, yeah, I took her to Dubai. He said he took her to Dubai, and Angela tried to reel that in real fast. Yeah, okay, but Sheree is the only one that's been respectable. She knew how to let go, and it's like Angela. So Charles, he must love him a woman that's fit, cause Angela's body looked good, okay, and so does Sheree for her age. Now, Sheree, I don't know what you doing with your cheekbones, putting all that damn filler and shit in your damn face, but leave your face alone, girl. Let yourself gracefully age, okay? Cause Sheree pushing 60, ain't she? She about damn near 60 years old, ain't she? Cause I know her and Nene running neck and age, and Cynthia. So I think Cynthia like 55, 56 now. Who knows? Cause she ain't been 50 Cent in quite some time. But child, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go for the morning. But thank y'all for watching and listening to my little rant on the whole Shamia and Porsha situation, giving my opinion. I just feel like, ooh, the sun is out. I put these glasses back on, honey. Um, I just feel like, I feel very strongly about that because, I have been. Now I ain't never been no Shamia because I don't never let my friends just roll over me. That ain't my ministry. But I sympathize with Shamia because I can't stand. I have a friend that she is such a good person, and I used to watch her get rolled over by some of our other friends. Like they taking other people's side. Other friends talking shit about her, and they distancing themselves from her because their other friends is doing this, so they doing it too. This is when we were younger and some of this shit was happening. But my friend, she's a very good person and a very good friend. And she the main one everybody, always falling back on. Oh, can I borrow some money? Can I do this? And she the main one always showing up for everybody. But people wasn't showing up for her. So I see Shamia in my friend. Like I've seen firsthand how people can treat people real shitty and they don't deserve it. But much like my friend, Shamia needs to speak the fuck up. Cause I tell my friend all the time, girl, it wouldn't be me. She wouldn't be at my house. I wouldn't be at her baby shower. I wouldn't be planning this for her. I wouldn't be doing that. it being her wedding. Girl, my back, it must be telling me get my ass off here. Um, but yeah, y'all. Hopefully, honestly, I hope Shamia and Porsha can figure it out and they can move forward in a relationship that's plentiful for both of them. So we just gonna pray on it, and if it don't, it don't. Comment down below. Do y'all think that Shamia should come back? Do you think that Portia and Shamia can work it out with a simple conversation, and get through these things? Let me know what y'all think. But in the meantime, thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I will see you in the next video. Love y'all. Mean it. Peace out.